Happy Friday, all my fellow brothers and sisters in doll. It's me, your buddy Donnie again, bringing you another dolly review, and as always, telling it like a TI is. This afternoon, I'm bringing you yet another favorite of mine, okay, in the series of Barbie and the Rockers, okay. Just as I did the Didi review and the Diva review, I am more or less doing it now for Dana, the Dana character. Okay, I will be doing an unboxing, and along with the unboxing, I have a loose Dana out here. Again, with the same purposes as I did the Didi and the Dana reviews. Why? To show you the differences. Okay, let's start, shall we? Actually, this Dana, this mint Dana, okay, which I'm about to unbox for you right now, I purchased myself. Okay, this girl came from my hard-earned money. Okay, she is from, according to Taiwan. The box says Taiwan, and as you know, most of you know by now, the Taiwan dolls, the versions made in Taiwan, have brighter, okay, popping type of makeup. I'll unbox her in a minute. Now, this little lady, okay, this Dana sister of hers, she's a rescue doll. She's in excellent shape, okay, because I bought her in a bag that contained other dolls, and all she needed was a very light bath, okay. She had on her original earrings, okay, the tassel, okay, even her vacuum pumps, which I adore, were on. You know, the only thing she was missing was the microphone, the hairbrush, and the hair pick. But as you can see, everything else, she was intact. Oh, and she was also missing a ring. This is a replacement ring that she's wearing that I just had, so I just put it on because I didn't want to show her, you know, with a hole in her hand. Anyways, now as you can see, this little lady, okay, this is obvious, again, because this is a rescue doll that I got, you know, secondhand, like I was saying earlier, with a bag with other dolls. Although in pretty good shape, only missing a couple of things. I got her with the specific purpose of having the difference. You see, this one, although I do not have her box, I can tell you for a fact that this doll is from the Philippines. See, the Philippines, as I stated in my other videos, they produced their Barbies with a lighter, subtle, dull, if you will, style of makeup. Okay, so that's about the only difference, the makeup. That this Dana is from the Philippines, while this one with the brighter makeup, okay, is from Taiwan. As a backdrop, I'm using this book by Margot Rana because I enjoy it very much. Again, this is just a loving mention because I don't know Margot Rana. She's not paying me to mention her. You know, there's no kickback here. I'm simply mentioning it because it is worth a read for any fan of dolls of the 80s. Anyway, so Miss Margot Rana, if you happen to be watching this humble little video, hello there. And again, thank you for making such a beautiful publication. Now, on to the unboxing. Okay. Okay. This, as you can see, was very lightly glued on. So it didn't take much but to literally do this. This is all I had to do. Let's bring her out. Yes, she's complete. As you can see, she comes just like, you know, the other rocker dolls, you know, with the same cutouts, you know, that you punch out. let me see what else she comes with. You put her down with the same World of Fashion Barbie booklet, as the other dollies, you know, advertising not only the dolls, the few fashions, okay, and other places. I like to make a point to show you that, but I'll do another video covering the fashions more in depth, okay. This second wave of Barbie and the Rockers, they only had 6 outfits. Now the first wave included, I believe, 12 or 13, something like that. But I'll get that in another video. I'll get more into it. Okay, so she brings, this little Barbie World of Fashion booklet. Okay. And of course, the instructions, to make the female dolls of this line show you how they dance. And I may put emphasis on the female part because only Barbie and her girlfriends, have this mechanism, okay, that, okay, she dances. Okay. Now again, this is not, these dolls are from 1986. So this is their definition of dancing. Okay. The way society is and the way dolls look these days, today's definition of a dancing doll would probably include a pole. But anyways, so this is dancing for the 80s. Okay. Nothing suggestive. Okay. I arranged this doll's hair in classic, almost mandatory side ponytail style. Okay, because her hair was looking kind of a little raggedy. Not bad haircuts or anything, but she was in somewhat play condition. I would say gently play condition. Okay, so like I was saying, the dolls from the Philippines, okay, versus the dolls made in Taiwan are identical, in every way. Like I said, except for the makeup. As you can see, she also brings the same thing as the other girls. Her shoes, the tassel, microphone, hair pick, and hairbrush. Okay. But something else I like to point out about this doll is that Barbie Rockers, as I've mentioned in other videos, was such a boom that she was made in more than one country. Okay, at the time. Okay, and be that as it may, this particular doll must be from the later batches because Mattel got lazy. Oh yeah, they got lazy because you see this Dane, I'm sorry, she has a plain liner. It's just solid pink. Okay. Why? Because in earlier batches, such as in this one, see, there's, a little graphics printed on the liner, all these cute little dots, which makes the box more interesting, But I guess the dolls were selling so well, okay, that Mattel said, okay, screw the funny printing, the cute dots, and just, put it plain because in a plain solid color liner, the dolls are cheaper than to add all these little dots, less ink and so on. Okay, remember, and I can't stress this enough. Mattel is a business, so it is a business. So because it is a business, everything about these dolls that we adore so much, well, were business decisions. Okay. Dana Rockers, it's very, very beautiful. Okay, as you can see, she sports what I like to call either the Miko or Dana Rockers head mold. Okay, and I call her Miko or Dana because that was the first time in 1985 when this head mold was christened with 2 names as 2 separate characters simultaneously. Okay, in 1985, this head mold was used for Tropical Miko and for Dana Rockers. Okay, now a couple of years before this head mold was used for Dana Rockers or Miko, Tropical Miko, she had been used. This head mold actually debuted on a doll called Oriental Barbie, which I've covered in a separate video, which I have her. She's gorgeous as well. There isn't much more to tell about these ladies, other than everything I've already stated. Okay, I love them. I think they are absolutely beautiful. And I'm to be honest with you. Okay, her outfit, these parachute pants and suspenders, wasn't exactly love at first sight for me. But it grew on me. It grew on me. Nevertheless, she's very beautiful. She's very cute. As always, at least it was back then. Mattel would model their dolls to be very modest. And when I say modest, I mean the way they were dressed. Again, draped from head to toe. So these rock stars, as beautiful as they are, they don't look unsavory. These dolls, again, were beautiful, modest in a way, colorful, okay, and again, a lot of fun, a lot of fun. Anyhow, I believe I have taken enough of your time, my dear brothers and sisters in doll. Thank you very, very much for stopping by and watching my humble little videos, okay. I keep getting more subscribers. I appreciate that very, very much. I'm so happy that so many of you find worthy of your time, okay, not only to watch, but also subscribe to view my humble little videos. And please, I encourage you to drop comments that may differ from some of the things I say. I mean, if you have other information, I'll stand corrected. I'm not that thick-headed or arrogant. I don't know everything. So if you have any other information that differs from what I've stated to the best of my knowledge, please let me know. Let me know. And if you disagree on something, again, tell me. I love to exchange ideas and open, friendly, adult debates. Okay. Again, thank you for your time. I hope you guys have a wonderful weekend. This is Donnie from Miami saying ta-ta for now. And again, I love you all. Bye-bye.